Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today we'll do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC and Ethereum. However, before we start, I've got a small request as usual. If you guys are learning and enjoying from the content, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Starting from a weekly time frame, we closed above 19,500 and 20,500. That was a weekly level, and that weekly level became support. As long as we're going to stay above 20,500, we've got lower time frame support levels as well. And then the first weekly time frame, the resistance is going to be $33,500 and $700 all the way up to $35,500. So you have to keep an eye on to these levels, and the weekly time frame at the moment looks still heavily under the base control. However, the lower time frames, the daily time frame is quite healthy, and as soon as we lost $60,000 based on a daily time frame, we lost the $60,000, and then higher time frame exit level number one, and then second exit level was a single resistance between $52,000 and $48,000, where we had a fake out based on a daily time frame on the $48,000. And as you can see, the first exit, market provided second, and then the third opportunity to exit from the market. And from there, we saw massive 75% dump from $60,000. However, average between $52,000 and $48,000, we saw massive 70% dump, but with the current price action over nearly 55% dump in the market. Moving on to a daily time frame. Based on a daily time frame, 19,500 was extremely important level that in order to break this resistance. However, I'm not talking about the 18,200 and 18,500, the initial long setup. 19,200 and 500 was extremely important. Once we broke, as you can see, a bit of consolidation, and we had stuck at around 0.618, the golden pocket, and we saw further up in the market. And at the moment, we just got a rejection. As I mentioned yesterday's post via Twitter, that highly likely that we're going to see this, the daily close, with a bearish engulfing, and that may be a starting of the consolidation in the coming day. 20,200, 19,700 are going to be extremely important on the daily time frame, as long as we're going to stay above these levels based on a daily time frame, and there is no need to worry, the daily time frame will be heavily under the bull's control. Since $19,500, once we broke that level, we saw massive pump, which is over 22% pump in the market. And based on a lower time frame, that was an entry level. That entry level connected as soon as we broke $17,000, $17,200, and then that gave us a swing setup. Since then, as I said, we started pumping, and that provided over 45% pump, which is a over 30-hour trade. Moving on to Ethereum price action. At the moment, Ethereum, based on a lower time frame, we're heavily under the bearish control. However, higher time frames daily, as long as we're going to be above this daily level, then there is nothing to worry about. As I said, lower time frames are entering under the bearish control without breaking 1600. Ideally, the upper level of this resistance, it's going to be early for us to talk about the daily resistance, which is that we had exact nearly with a $2 difference rejection right from the daily. And as you can see, golden pocket held nearly to the dollar, and we started pumping. However, we couldn't manage to break daily, and we are seeing a rejection, and as a result, lower time frames are back under the bearish control. Based on a 4-hour time frame, as long as we're going to be above 0.618, that's going to be $1,490. 4-hour time frame at the moment is under the consolidation, staying above this level, as I said, and lower time frame bullish setup that will provide us in the first place to go all the way up to this daily level. And then we had other levels as well, which I mentioned in the previous videos, because higher time frames are heavily under the bull's control. The next level is going to be 1770 all the way up to this $1,900. However, as long as with the one condition, staying above 0.61 is extremely important at the moment. As I said, lower time frames are under the bearish control, and 4-hour time frame entering back into the consolidation. If we're going to see this type of price action losing 618, that will lead us all the way up to very important, the daily level. And these are the two must-hold levels at the moment. Since the initial entry, right, it was on the 10th of January, we reached to our target levels one by one, and we saw over 25% pump in the market, and that provided massive 27-hour trade. 4-hour time frame for BTC. Before we do a further analysis, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and 101 Intense Masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become professional and profitable trader in the market. And it only takes you 10 hour to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long term as an investor trading systems. As I mentioned last night's update, that the mid-higher time frame rejection from the upper line of this resistance, and then after the massive pump, at the same time bearish engulfing on the daily time frame that I was saying, expecting correction and volatility in the market. You can follow me for market and instant updates via Twitter at @the_magnate. So as I showed, we've got nearly exact from the upper line of this resistance for the swing trade I'm talking about. We've got perfect rejection, and on the daily time frame we had a bearish engulfing. So at the moment 4-hour time frame is a bit struggling, as long as we're going to be below $23,500 based on a claiming lower time frame this resistance, and we've got upper levels which I mentioned in the last videos, 25,000 and above. However, it is slightly early for us to talk about at this stage after we had a 45% plus pump in the market since the starting of this trend, and we'll manage to catch nearly from the bottom. So what will happen from here is, as long as I said, we're going to stay below $23,500 and $600, lower time frames are back into already under the bearish control, we might see this type of price action, and then we will see a further correction in the market. In the first place, that I'm expecting the price to come all the way to test the golden pockets. That's going to be $21,200 and $20,700. In the coming days, we'll see some volatility in the market, as I said, so you have to be careful. At the same time, as I said, the trend has been started already around below $17,000 and $16,500, and since then we started pumping all the way. We cleared target levels, and at the moment it is just between support and the resistance, lower time frame as well as the mid time frame. And also, as you can see, the smart money line confluence with the 0.618, the golden pocket as well. So the levels are clear. Below this level, without claiming lower time frame resistance, it's going to be highly likely the rejection, and I will be keeping an eye on to this levels that around 21,200 all the way up to $20,700 are going to be extremely important in the coming days. However, breaking above this level, first level is going to be $25,000 all the way up to, followed by $26,000, and then I will make a further update via Twitter or in the next videos. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.